Just one statement that this girl made caused her to lose her life in the hands of her boyfriend, who stabbed her 13 times and then picked up his phone to record her bleeding to death. This story is currently trending in South Africa, where two police officers, Bianca and Sizwe, who were said to be dating, eventually hit rock bottom in their relationship on the 31st of March into the 1st of April 2024. And the sad part is, it could have been an April Fool's prank gone wrong, horribly wrong. So this is what actually happened. So these two police officers, Bianca and Sizwe, were said to be dating. Now their relationship seemed cool. Somewhere along the line she got pregnant, and as you can see in this picture, they are doing some scan to see the baby inside of her. Everything seemed perfect until the 31st of March 2024 into the 1st of April 2024. Now on that same day, it was said that Sizwe held a housewarming party for his new apartment. Guests came, family, friends, co-workers. They were all in attendance, including the love of his life, Bianca, his girlfriend. They were all there, and everything was going well, and the party ended towards midnight, and everyone left, leaving the two of them alone in the house. No one noticed that they had an issue. In fact, it did not look like they had a fight or a problem. Their relationship seemed perfect. They were both young, only for everyone who attended their party the night before to find out on the 1st of April that she had been stabbed multiple times to death and had her death video recorded and distributed among friends and family. Why did he do it? Is he a psychopath? Why would he want to kill his girlfriend who was carrying his baby, who he was so excited about? Up to the point that he had to rent a new apartment because he was hoping to start a family with this girl, only to end up killing her. At the initial time, people did not know what happened. People did not know his motive or why he did it. There were speculations and rumors going around that Bianca was cheating on him and he found out. There were rumors going that the baby was not his own and he found out. However, those rumors were not exactly far from the truth, because later on when he was arraigned in court, he finally gave his reason as to why he killed his girlfriend. And the reason he did it was because she said something that pissed him off during an argument. You see, this is why sometimes we gotta be careful what we say to who we say it to, because some people are mad. Clearly, he's a very good-looking madman, a charming one at that, and I can guess why she would have made that statement, because who would have thought such a face would be capable to stab a pregnant woman 13 times and film it? So this is what happened that day. After all the guests had left the party, leaving just Sizwe and Bianca, they began having a pending discussion over the pregnancy. You see, when she found out she got pregnant, they were both excited. But the problem is, her parents were not, and they advised her to take the baby off because she's a rich kid, and I don't think they wanted her to get married to him. That was her argument. She too also wanted to abort the child because she most likely felt she wasn't ready, or this would slow her down, or he hadn't even proposed to her to marry her, so it did not make sense, or it most likely against her morals to just have a baby for a mere boyfriend. If so, on Bianca's side of the story, she wanted the baby gone, including her family, including her parents. But Sizwe did not want the child to go. He wanted the child, he wanted to keep the child, and he was trying to convince her to keep the child. And I think that was the argument that they were both having on the day of the housewarming party. It's not clear the tone, it's not clear how serious it was, but given our imagination and his statements, they were going back and forth. She wants the baby gone, he wants her to keep it. She says she's not going to keep it because her parents want her to take it off. And like I said, she's a rich kid. Her parents are high-ranking people who could maybe be financing her, and if they order her or suggest to her to not carry the child for this man, maybe she would consider it. And that was what she was repeating to him. But this argument was going fine. It was just a, please baby, don't take it off. Please baby, keep it. And you know, even if she was going to decide it in the end, he was going to try his best to make her keep it. However, while they were going back and forth in this argument, in the midnight of the 31st of March into the early hours of April 1st, she made a statement. She paused and she was like, if I keep this child, you may find out that he's not yours. And that was it. That line was what set him off. It's not clear how he reacted or how quickly he reacted, but she pretty much hinted in a statement that What if this child is not yours? Which pretty much means so many things. Which means that she was probably cheating on him. Which means that he has been wasting all his time doing all these things to convince her to keep it. And there's a chance that the baby is not his. That statement, according to Sizwe, was what ticked him off. And that was when he picked up a knife and attacked her 13 times before filming it to send to her friends and family to show them what he had done before he ran away. Many people have come up to say that maybe that is a possibility. However, some people are saying that what if she was playing an April Fool's prank on him, because this argument was happening in the midnight of 31st into the 1st of April. And some people are thinking that she may have been trying to catch him on April Fools, but he instantly overreacted. And maybe before she could take it back, it happened. And I think that is a possibility, because for me, she knows her body. She knows who would be the father of a child. However, given the situation, I personally feel like she did not want to keep the child, and she needed to say something that would make him also not want her to keep the child. And maybe she didn't give it much thought, and she just thought, okay, the best way to convince you or make you change your mind about this child is if it's not yours. But he most likely took it the wrong way and interpreted it multiple times, multiple ways that he could to hurt himself, to trigger him to take her life. And which possibly I wish he had stopped or taken a moment to realize that she may have been lying. But he reacted quickly, instantly, without even giving this girl to maybe explain herself over time, to maybe check, to maybe be sure. I mean, if he really wanted the child so bad, the best way for him to know if the child was his was to convince her to keep it, and only then could he react. But I think that statement was very hurtful according to him. The statement broke his heart. The statement destroyed him completely, because he was instantly planning on spending the rest of his life with this girl. And when she made that statement, he saw colors and saw red and assumed that she had cheated on him multiple times with probably somebody that he had complained about. And the next thing you know, he found himself doing what he did. After he killed her, he tried to run away. He escaped for a while, but his own family routed him out. They reported him to the police and exposed his hideout. He was immediately handcuffed and brought to prison, where he was arraigned in court and admitted to doing what he did and gave his reasons. He was also charged with stealing because he stole her phone and some other valuables of hers. So I guess his way is just going to have to face the law. I feel he overreacted. There's a possibility that Bianca might just be trying to trick him, but he took it too far, way too far, so far that he can't come back from it. There's also the possibility that it might not be a trick. Maybe she was right. Maybe the baby wasn't his and she wanted to take it out to start a genuine life with him so that she could have his baby and not someone else. But we may never know. She's not here to tell her story. This is really unfortunate, because I think it could have been avoided. I do think so. But you guys let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You can also turn on notification button, so whenever there is a new video, you'll be the first to get notified.